All week and in an upcoming documentary, City News has been investigating what's being called the psychedelic revolution, a powerful push to move drugs like LSD and magic mushrooms from underground to mainstream. Research is showing they could treat things like depression, PTSD, and addiction. Tonight, a look at how magic mushrooms changed one man's life.
Freedom. This represents freedom. It represents freedom from being stuck in a dark place in your head. And I just hope that we can help a lot of people find freedom.
Steve Mather lives in Richmond, BC. 10 months ago, he started using magic mushrooms to treat PTSD.
You know, I've done them for a while now, and I'm able to look back and watch what's changed in my head. And one is the amount of brain chatter has been reduced immensely. There's no PTSD happening. And yes, I'm suffering a bit of anxiety, but there's no panic attack happening. I know that I'm okay, and I know that these have helped.
Mather does not take high doses of magic mushrooms. He, along with thousands of others around the world, takes small amounts of the drug, a process known as microdosing.
Microdose is a dose that doesn't typically result in psychoactive effects. In other words, having any kind of out-of-body experiences or derealization experiences and so on.
But the whole idea of microdosing is you don't feel anything. Microdosing is the next big thing.
Many users claim microdosing has helped them treat depression, anxiety, and other mental ailments. Two problems with this. First, psychedelic drugs like magic mushrooms are still illegal for most people in Canada. Secondly, more studies are needed to prove microdosing is safe and effective.
Although there's a lot of good clinical studies on full-on therapeutic use of psychedelics, there's no really good study on the effectiveness of microdosing yet. It hasn't been done. It hasn't been demonstrated.
As City News has been reporting this week, larger doses, which create powerful psychedelic mind trips, are showing promise in clinical trials right now. But Mather and others say sometimes less is more.
8 months of doing this, man, I am so far ahead, and there are so many loops and so much of that brain chatter gone that I have no problem being here to show other people that there's a chance you can heal.
And that's what Mather is doing, along with his business partner. Both of them take us inside their underground lab.
One more compression, and then I'll do one more run.
Here, they make capsules so others can microdose, all of it technically illegal. In a new documentary airing here on City TV, Veracity, the Psychedelic Frontier, will show you how their lab works and who they sell their products to.
I'll show other people how I did it. It may not work for everybody, but it'll work for a few. And if I can get them out of that horrifying place, I'm kind of obliged to do that.
Again, currently any use of psychedelics for most Canadians is not legal, but there's a big push happening in Ottawa to change that. In this upcoming documentary, we'll also tackle that part of the story. Join us for Veracity, the Psychedelic Frontier, Monday night, 10, 9 Central, only on City TV. Taney, City News.